What a start to a year. Welcome to 2020, everyone. My name is Joey Van Veen, bringing you guys weekly car content for the year of 2020. Tried to do so in 2019, but didn't quite get there. So this is the year. To start on a positive note, the compression test that I did last year that turned out a little bit wonky, I got right today. I wasn't actually filming today, but decided to get a little bit done. I wrote down a list for the start of the year as to what I do want to get done, and redo this compression test was one of them, and we have really good news. Cylinder 6 on the black Supra made it to 180 psi. At the start, because I'm a noob to it all, I was only getting 50 psi to the compression tester, and now, yeah, consistently it's getting 180 psi, so good news there. I think I just didn't have the tester in correctly. So anyway, positive start to 2020, positive start to one of the first videos that we've made for 2020 as well, and more to come. Hopefully this year we can get the subs up there. First goal is 100 subs, so if you guys could help me out, let's get to 100, and then let's hope that we can get to that magical 4,000 number. Anyway, guys, let's get into today's video. I'm not too sure where it's headed. I think I'm heading out to Mitch's, so we're going to get a little bit more done there. I need to, for the Hilux, I need to find out, I've been doing a little bit of maths. So the because of the body drop, it's quite hard to fit wheels under there. I've got some 20-inch by 8.5 fronts out there in the plus 42 offset that should fit. However, the tires, I believe, are too big. They're a 245, 35, 20. I think I need to go down to a 225, 30, 20, which will actually reduce the overall diameter by 36.5 mil. So that's the plan. Find some of those tires, get them put on the car. And yeah, we'll see how far we get. I won't promise too much. We'll see where the day takes us, see where the video takes us. Once again, I'll show off those headlights that we decided to fix up with the black backgrounds. If you guys missed those, so yeah, that's the 2JZ GTE. And just in case you guys didn't believe me, I've got all the plugs out. Testers down there in cylinder 6, and we are at, let's focus on 180 psi. Yeah, so also did it this time with the throttle open, so there's no no dodgy readings this time. Just so you guys know as well, the reason I wanted to redo the test, because basically at the start I got all perfect readings up to cylinder 6, which is at 50, and then after lots and lots of cranking, after lots of mucking around and you know, trying to spray WD-40 onto the actual tester itself so to go into all the spark plug holes a little bit nicer, I was worried that I might have got a little bit of dirt or a little bit of oil down the spark plug holes that would have bumped up the compression numbers. Something I really didn't want to take a risk on. So this time around, yeah, the car has been driven and has been parked for well over 3, 4, maybe even a week now. So yeah, there's nothing went down the holes. There was no extra oils added. There was nothing in there. It was straight off a cold motor with the throttle open. So fairly confident to say that yeah, that the engine is good. And so these wheels that are sitting all here crusty like were the wheels that I was going to run on this car, which I was going to dummy up the I guess the wheel tubs and all that kind of stuff for the Hilux engine bay. However, they are a staggered size, so these front wheels here are a 8.5 inch, so they're 20-inch rim, 8.5 inches wide with a plus 42 offset, which anyone doesn't know where to get all the markings from, they're pretty much all on the inside of the rim here. Then the rears, which don't really fit as such, not with these tires anyway. The rears are a 20-inch by 10, which quite wide in the rear of a Hilux, and a plus 50 offset. Haven't actually put a tray on the Hilux yet, so I don't know what it's going to look like, if it's actually going to fit in there. Maybe with a narrower tire, it might fit in between the chassis rails as well, so we'll see what happens there. But for now, I've hit up a guy on yeah, so until I actually get like a lapel mic or some sort of mic as such, filming outside is a pain, and I don't want to put that burden on you guys. So basically those rims there, front rims to steer the car. So when you body drop a car and bag a car, basically in the front there you do need to make wheel tubs. and you need to make sure the thing can steer. So not that you still set your ride height at 100 millimeters, but I mean, hey, if you're ever at a show or I don't know, maybe wherever you are, and you do want to run drive the car lower, you still want to be able to make sure that it steers a little bit. So you do need a narrow front rim. So that's a 20-inch rim over there. The front's with the 8.5 wide plus 42 offset, which should fit. Like I was saying, I did say out there, I messaged a guy off Facebook Marketplace. He has some 225/30 tires, which should fit much better. I think I said before, minimizing the overall diameter of the rim and tire combo by 36.5 mil, so that gives us quite a fair bit more clearance there. And then the rear is a 20/10, and that's it's got a 275 on the back of it, which I might need to go narrower in the rear there if I can, just because it's actually hitting on the chassis rail. So if I were to hit sides in the airbags, or if I was to, I don't know, turn a corner really fast, I'm pretty sure that it might scrub. So that's that setup. Let's try and find some tires for that. I just really for the new year, we're going to be starting on really getting that engine bay fabbed up. So Mitch and I just spoke on the phone as well. I want to get the wiring in there so we can set up the air suspension to at least move the car up and down whilst there's a battery in it, even though the car doesn't run, just for moving the car around. Then yeah, do the little bits in the engine bay as well, and tidy up the steering, and because basically now the steering needs to be remanufactured as well, or remounted in the car because of that firewall. So anyway, let's start with get the car rolling under its own devices. I'll just I'll hide down here whilst there's no there's probably still wind noise and all that kind of stuff anyway, but I just want to show you the compression test there. So probably can't read my handwriting. That cylinder one is 190, 175, god damn, 180, 190, 180, 180. So 15 psi variance is the maximum variance, which is within spec. So we are all good there. So my list this morning, so something I've started doing it last year. I actually started doing it at work, and having a list and actually crossing off your list is quite satisfying. So there I've got I was meant to price up the Hilux, the one that's behind me. There's a parts I need for that to get it running. The parts hauler, watch my other videos if you haven't seen that. Comp tested the Supra. I need to get paint for the Silvia boot, which I didn't do, which I can get, which I might get on the way to Mitch's. Oh, there's heaps on there. Anyway, damn, they're not even glass headlights. So that's a Series 1 plastic headlight that's been refurbished. So hopefully you guys can. It doesn't really want to focus there, but hopefully you guys get the idea. I'm so stoked with that. So basically this this red Supra is going to stay Series 1, or at least Series 1 looking. So I have like a chrome headlight. I might even go like a clear indicators, and then it's going to have a nice like chrome deep dish wheel. Damn, there's so much wind right now. So yeah, it's going to have a nice chrome deep dish wheel to go with it as well, with that style. And then I think this guy here, I'm actually going to ask you guys what you think, because basically the S2, the Series 2 tail lights have a grey or silver insert, and they also have a red reflector or side marker that goes on the side quarter panel there, but it does need to be grafted in there. Needs to be, yeah, the quarter panel needs to be cut. However, I don't really want to cut a genuine 6-speed body, you know. The car isn't perfect, but I just don't think I want to do that to it. So Series 2 bar, Series 2 headlights I'll get, maybe the tail lights. I just don't know about those reflectors. However, it does really finish off that Series 2 look. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I've loaded the ute up, guys, so got the rims in there. I've also got the fuse box and wiring harness there for the starter for my Hilux. It's at Mitch's. So basically I've already routed that, so then the car will crank, will basically the wiring that needed to be done to get the 2J to crank with the Hilux wiring was the ignition ran through the 3RZ ECU, so I had to bypass that wire. After hours of looking at it, I figured it out myself, and it was literally one wire. So anyway, yeah, got you probably won't see back there, you can only just see them, but I've got yeah, 2 wheels, so my 2 front rims are in there. I've actually hit up the guy, a guy at Marketplace for 2 tires. He's selling them. I'm trying to negotiate with him at the moment, so we'll see how we go there. He actually lives out Mitch's way as well, so it's kind of a double whammy. Yeah, so I think we might need to end the video here. I didn't actually really get too much going. I don't really know how much I'll actually get done on the Hilux tomorrow. I need to head out to, well, if I buy those tires, I need to get them fitted, as well as, I don't know how far I'll actually get with this wiring, so yeah. See, if I do head out there tomorrow, I'll get some footage, but if not, then this is it for us, for this video. Might need to end it there, guys. I didn't really get too much done today. I just wanted to get something out, sort of show you guys where we're headed for 2020. So yeah, tomorrow I might get, I'll have to come up with a plan. There's, I mean, there's Silvia stuff to paint, there's Supra stuff to paint, there's wiring that I could do in the Hilux, there's the tyres I need to get fitted to those rims. So there's plenty to do if I put a plan to action. So hopefully we get that done tomorrow. This will just be a short video for today, and if I get any of that in tomorrow, then I'll yeah, I'll make a new video, and we'll do it all over again. So yeah, please, if you like the video, please like it. If you have any comments, anything to leave down below, then leave those as well. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, guys.